G'day there, Ben here from Maxmyprofit. How are you doing today? I thought what I'd do is a quick live video sharing a little trick that I have learnt from another business that I have come into contact with in the last 6 months or so. A technique that they use that I've been able to now teach a few other people and has worked really effectively. Now, if you've got a Facebook page for your business, I'm pretty sure you would have noticed that the level of engagement or cut through, the amount of people that is that see your posts, organic posts, has gone down. If that is the case, let me know right now by clicking the like button or making a comment, but I'm pretty sure you would have seen that. If that is you, say yes. I would love to know if you have seen that happening to you. And there is a little trick that we can use to get around that, and I wanted to share that with you today. Depending on your sales process, but we're going to see if you can fit this in. Your job is to decide whether or not you can fit this into your sales process. And I don't want you to say that won't work for me, Ben. I want you to say, how can I make it work in my sales process? Now, if you're finding that less and less people are seeing your Facebook posts, it's because Facebook is a business, and what they have realized is that if they don't give you a lot of exposure, they've realized that they can get you to pay to play, right? And that's how they make money. They want you to do sponsored advertising. So they encourage you to boost your post. They encourage you to pay for pay-per-click advertising. And that is great, right? That can work really well for a lot of businesses. And that's something that I encourage you to investigate and take a look at. But what I'm going to talk about today is actually something that you can do for free, and it will really bolster up your sales process. Now, if you're in the type of business where people make an inquiry and then they receive a quote, or they have to have a sales meeting with somebody, or there is a longer lead time on the decision-making process, this will work really well for you. You set up a private Facebook group. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but if you're in any Facebook groups, in your feed, the likelihood is you're more likely to see content from a Facebook group than you are to see content from a Facebook page. You've probably noticed this, right? So what I'm going to encourage you to do is you're going to set up a Facebook group, and that group will be connected to your Facebook page, and that group will be a group for you to be able to put your prospects into. So you can call it whatever you like. Call it, ABC plumbing information or XYZ home builders showcase, whatever you want to call that group, doesn't matter. What you're going to do is when you talk to a prospect, you're going to add them to that group. Now, the good thing about that is when you start the initial sales conversation, you say, hey, look, one of the things that we have is we have a private Facebook group set up, and in there's a whole bunch of content. There's videos, there's pictures, there's an opportunity for you to be able to ask questions. This Facebook group is a private Facebook group for anybody who's considering doing business with us. You add them into that Facebook group, and you do that with them live right then. You say to them, look for this group, make them make an application to join the group. You approve them on the spot, make sure you're an admin, and then they go into that group. Now, once they go into that group, a couple of magical things happen. First of all, they're more likely to see that content than they are to see any Facebook page content, okay? And the reason for this is because when an individual is part of a group, it shows Facebook that they're interested in what that group has to offer. And so it prioritizes the content in that group into their news feed. And you've probably noticed this in your own news feed. If you're not in any groups, just go and join some groups and you'll see exactly what it is that I mean. Now, as an admin of that group, one of the pluses for you is when you post something, even if they don't comment, like, or do anything to interact with that post, it shows you what members of the group have seen the post. Okay, you can look at the names of the people that have actually seen the post. So let's say you put a post up. Let's say you're a builder, right? I'll use building as an example. Let's say you're a home builder and you build beautiful custom homes for people. And when you first contact me, I say, let's say I'm the builder and you're the customer. I say to you, look, who you choose to be your custom home builder is really important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add you to a private group that we have online called Ben's Home Showcase. In there's a stack of videos and photos and examples of some of the customization we can do, along with some of the frequently asked questions. And of course, once you're in there, you can interact with me and other customers that have built homes with me and ask any question that you like at any time, and we'll answer them in there for you. We also do exclusive live events in there just for people that are considering having their home built by me. And then you make that connection straight away. So you go straight into that group. Now, once I'm in there, I can ask questions, I can view posts, and like I said, I can, as a admin of that page, I can see who's looking at what. Now that helps me from a sales point of view, because if I see that you're looking at every single one of my posts, maybe you need a phone call, a follow-up phone call. Maybe that's the time for me to contact you, and so this is a great tool for you to be able to leverage off of Facebook without having to pay for Facebook advertising and getting a much higher reach than you will with any business Facebook page. Because unfortunately, if you have a Facebook page and you put a lot of effort into getting likes on that page, not many people are seeing those posts. And I think you've worked that out by now. And some people, including myself in the early days, paid a lot of money to get people to like our Facebook page, or paid a lot of money in ads and got a lot of likes. So it just gives you a quick tip, a way to be able to use Facebook and in a really, really effective way to bolster up your sales process, to continue to build that relationship, because people buy from people they know, like and trust. Okay, remember this. But it does give you a bit of an insight into which one of your prospects are super interested in what it is that you're doing. And like I said, it'll show you who has been looking at what. Now, you might not know this because you're not an admin of any groups, but just create a group and put a few people in there and you'll soon see how it works. It's very, very effective. All right, well, I've been Ben Fewtrell. You've been absolutely marvellous for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed this tip. And if you enjoyed this tip, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, your feedback, and let me know if you set up a group and how you find it works for your business. All righty, have a good day. See you later.